Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Cookiecast. Today on Cookiecast, it's our football podcast. You can't see the forest for the trees. Tune in to see how host Paul Williams and co-host James Panas found last week's games, see if the mighty Borough won their game, and see if Forest managed to secure a win, and other games. We can talk about other teams, I'm sure. See what games we've got coming up next week, see what the mighty Borough are going to meet up to, and see who Forest are taking on. So here we go. This is the Cookiecast football podcast. You can't see the forest for the trees.
Yeah, we'll save the Russell talk till later.
Well, that's on there. Russell Wilson?
Jack Russell.
Jack Russell, no, there's a
Cookiecast.
Oh my god. Where's Tom?
Tried it.
Where's Tom?
I
tell you something, if you were going to do one, now's probably the perfect time because they're shit out at the fucking test again.
He was having none of it.
He might be up for it now because it's an Ashes summer upcoming.
I know why, and this is football related, why they're shitting out in the Ashes. Because every time I
in the West Indies?
Yeah.
Well,
in the cricket. Anyway, every time that there's any kind of post on Instagram on any kind of Forest page, is that not on? Yeah, it's flashing.
Okay. It's just because you can see it from this end.
Anytime there's
they're all flashing.
Any post on any Forest Instagram page, Stuart Broad's on there straight away. I'm like, you should be doing something more important right now.
Is Stuart Broad still going out with that really, really fit girl who was in the In-Betweeners?
I don't know which one, though.
Neil's sister from the In-Betweeners, the one who, like, when she turns up in an episode and she's basically in a dressing gown that's open and they're all just like staring at her. Can you not stare at my tits, please? I'm like, sorry. But she is tremendously nice.
A lot of men in between us were.
Charlotte Big Jugs Hinchcliffe. Yeah. Charlotte Big Jugs Hinchcliffe.
Which
Emily
one's that?
Attack, who was in the...
Oh, right, sorry, yeah.
She was in The Jungle.
Yeah.
Welcome to Ramblecast.
Yeah.
We'll be your hosts this week.
As I've always said, this one's always a prime source, so I always get that.
Of rubbish.
Smells like bullshit.
Smell of bullshit, cans. I think we officially have the 15-minute cut off of if it goes over 15 minutes. And
it just gets
a single mention of football.
It gets binned. It gets binned into the bullshit cast archives.
This started off as football. He's commenting on Forest. It's so on topic. It's untrue. You've just taken it off.
This isn't a football thing, but something I noticed today. Has anyone else noticed that Sam essentially has his own? I don't know, like not vocabulary, like his own dictionary. The number of people say this phrase, and as Sam would say, somebody said it to me today, as Sam would say. And
was that someone?
I started that.
Was it another person in The Office?
The programme The Office, it was. But yeah, I think Sam might have his own language. Maybe that's it. His own language.
Well, Ed refers to it as Samisms.
Samisms.
Yeah.
So Samisms is a thing.
I'm not even sure. I mean, when was the last time anyone saw Sam? Because I didn't see
He's on holiday.
I was supposed to go and see him last night.
He's on holiday, which I can only assume means he's doing a copious amount of masturbation.
Oh God, he'll be Jesus.
He'll be empty.
But
wow.
Dust is okay. It's when blood starts coming out.
Jesus Christ.
So that's what I was heading towards. It's not the empty issue. It's the.
He's not gone away there or anything. He's just sat at home taking.
As far as I'm aware, touching himself,
taking layers. After
do you reckon he's doing a deep cleanse of the dolls?
he's got the pressure washer.
There are no dolls. Just to clarify. Only copious amounts of flashlight.
Right, there's your thumbnail.
Some of the thumbnails are brilliant. Oh, I didn't show that picture of Benji.
You did? Oh no, I've already seen it. I'm in the group,
But I didn't show it to the people.
You did not. Oh, no.
I promised.
Welcome to Football Cast.
Is that what this is called?
No, it's not, Andrew. What is it called?
You can't see the forest for the trees.
I like it.
I might re-record that so that is, and I might re-record it because basically I've got like the theme tune as its own file, so I might re-record me doing that and make that its own file.
What, you're going to talk about you're going to talk about the fact that you can't see the forest for the trees. In the same way that for this season 2 ball you were referring to the Atlanta Falcons.
What you need to do is do that every week, and when he finally cuts it together, make sure he uses 2 different ones. So it's like forest with one top on or whatever, and then tees with like a jumper on this. Just to really bring home the point.
Oh.
Again, completely football related, but have you ever seen the Farmer Michael stuff on YouTube?
Can't say I have.
It's the guy that's like over the top Irish, and his missus Kathleen.
Right.
And then it's just them in a car, and she films him, and he just talks very Irish. Of course he does. And it's supposed to be like an old Irish guy, so massively racist, massive sort of misogyny, all the great words, misogyny, bigotry, all of that.
Sorry, but it looks like he's got an absolute corker.
No, it was just and again, not football related, but did you hear that news this morning about Liam Neeson?
Oh God, yeah.
So I saw him on the front of a paper, but I didn't have
just call it. It's going to turn into it.
But I didn't have no, still got time. And football's been all
was it on Saturday or Sunday or last night?
It was. I saw it mentioned in. It was on the front page of yesterday's Express.
Yeah, it was on the front page of
which would indicate that it was Monday that it came out.
Is it about his legendarily large?
No.
This is
so
about,
basically he went to his premiere for his new film,
the Snow
whatever.
The Plough,
2 hours before the premiere,
Mr.
the premiere got cancelled. 2 hours before, because he's been caught saying something he shouldn't have said, and now he's been deemed racist.
But isn't it something like a family member was assaulted or something?
One of his family members. You could decide whether to cut this or not, but anyway, one of his family
These are all rumours. These are all alleged
Yeah.
statements and things like that. Bear in mind, this has been reported by several news sites. So
there you go. He's getting all the disclaimers.
Well, we had a conversation.
Cannot be sued at this point because this is something we're not.
We're late to the pie because this is
we're bringing this
2 days worth.
We're bringing this out based on prior knowledge from other sources.
Yeah. So 2 hours before the premiere of his film, it gets cancelled, and then the story is that he's come out and said this racist comment. So the story to it is that someone in his family got assaulted by a black man. Yeah?
Okay.
So then he's now said, he's admitted that at the time, he was so, correct me if I'm wrong, he was so upset about it that he contemplated going and finding a black man to take revenge.
A black man or the black man?
No, a black man. Which is, I think that's the
issue. Liam. Oh, man.
So when this come out, literally just 2 hours prior to the premiere of his new film, they were like, this can't happen.
Right. So let's dial it back a little. This assault happened recently.
No, I think this is a historic
so
event.
This is another
he's just
one
admitted to
where they've gone and
this is like it's very Kevin Spacey-esque now, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not calling Kevin Spacey a racist. I think he did other things, but
I'd have gone Kevin Hart and just.
Well, I think it's the Kevin Spacey thing was the fact that he tried to justify a pretty serious sexual assault on someone by coming out as gay.
He came out as gay. Yeah.
No.
I don't think he came out though. Did he?
Well, it was confirmed. I think there was rumours of that, but this was him actually physically confirming it. I don't think he'd ever actually come out and confirmed whether he was gay or not.
And that was justification.
And this was like sort of at the same time. This was his justification.
I thought there was something at the time of American Beauty.
No, I don't think so. Well, there's
always come out as bisexual.
There's always been rumours about his sexuality. I think.
I don't know. But anyway, that one's been talked away. But yeah, this it just reminded me when you said about the thing that it just seems outrageous that he thought there would be no comeback on that.
Yeah, I mean, choose your words, choose your thoughts and stuff.
Can't help but wonder how big is Liam Neeson's cock.
What is that for?
I don't know this. Is this the thing?
I will be seeing it live in May. Hollywood Babylon.
Hotel Babylon.
Oh, right, okay.
Hotel Babylon.
Cheers. Welcome to Can't See the Forest from the Sea.
Again, let's talk Fushballen!
Do we have to?
No. I didn't know whether you
after last night's shower of shit.
Yes. Who do I speak to get my money back?
Did you back him? Jesus Christ, you're a fool.
You didn't, did you?
How much did you put on? Because I also had a couple of bets. I think I was balls deep in British on Belonga. Let's put it that way.
Oh, where are you now? Because I listened to Yorkshire's #1 Middlesbrough and Forest-based podcast,
Thanks.
And they suggested who I should be backing.
Well, I mean, if we're going to go straight into it, you were fairly scared. You thought it was going to be a win, but you thought you'd like squeak it, didn't you? But I thought they've done as much as they can in the first leg, and they're going to get creamed basically.
Newport.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say was the pitch at Newport is a massive equaliser. It is without doubt the worst pitch in the Football League. It's probably worse than most of the pitches in the conference.
It was apparently a particularly bad night for rain.
John Hartson had said during the pre-match sort of build-up that about 90 minutes before kick-off, the heavens just opened and it hadn't stopped. So it was basically just a bog, basically. But and you could tell there was very few times where people were able to get the ball down and pass and move and stuff like that.
Did Downing play?
Downing did not play.
That's why that was void.
I was going to say...
Well, when I said Downing for a second half goal, I was kind of saying that bit tongue-in-cheek.
Well, technically, you could have started because it's not... It won't trigger his contract.
Well,
because it's only a league game.
Britta Sombalonga to score first.
Are we really doing this? Because if we're going to do this, we're going to do this proper, and I'm going to give you my bets that fucking shit out as well. Although, on Monday night, I had a little bit of leftover capital in the old account.
That's what I was doing. So I was like, I've got a few quid, got a few winnings from the Super Bowl. So where do I put money? Best jump straight on that Middlesbrough.
The smart
county game. Eh?
Well,
did you ever go at West Ham to win?
The smart folk would have probably gone on Monday night and thought, is that £3 in my account there? Is that Sadio Mane to score the first goal?
Oh, did you really?
Tasty.
Did you look at that with a result or just?
We won't.
No.
We won't discuss any bets.
When's Barca Madrid tonight? What? Right, this is doing my head.
This is the bit where he literally just gets up and walks off like, sorry, I've got something else to do.
This is Ricky, right? So it says, hang on, bear with me. Barcelona versus Real Madrid. Live on 11 Sports. What the fuck is 11 Sports?
Is that 11 sports channels? Or is that a channel?
No, it's just a channel called 11 Sports. What the fuck? I honestly didn't even know that was on tonight.
If that's on tonight, is it a league game or is it a cup game?
No, I'm assuming it's La Liga.
Again, this brings me back to, is it not that saturated now that, because half the time you guys don't know when anybody's playing.
but that fixture's got a name.
El Clasico.
Yeah.
I know
Not to be confused with, is it Linfield versus Coleraine or something like that?
Well, is there another El Clasico?
There's one in one in Northern Ireland which is called Bell Clasico.
Yeah.
Because it's two teams from Belfast that play against each other.
Yeah.
And I've remembered Serie A.
Yeah.
Good lad. It is not La Liga, but it is the Copa del Rey semi-final.
No, I thought that
it's the El Clasico.
Yeah, but I mean, if it was El Clasico, Sky would be covering it, wouldn't they?
Bear with me, because there was something about the fact they're going to play each other something like 4 times in the space of a couple of weeks.
So is Clasico going to be Sunday night?
Oh no, but Atletico versus Real is on at 3:15 on Saturday. Interesting.
You out?
This coffee's horrible.
Why? What's wrong with it?
It's horrible.
Oh, because did you go for the instant as well?
Yeah.
Have we all got instant?
Well, he only had
I'm used to a higher class.
He possibly had enough coffee for one of us to have real coffee, and I said he should do it, but he just went.
The issue was I had enough coffee for 2 people.
Oh, did you? Well, I'd have happily just gone. I said,
gone home.
Yeah,
couldn't have a real coffee.
Yeah, outraged.
Well, to be fair,
It's an outrage.
I mean, if I'm not getting a fee for this, I at least want real copy.
Don't bring FIFA into it, Jesus. I've got enough to bribe them. What?
You know, you've got tickets to a certain football ground more often than not.
Yes.
Do you maybe fancy cashing them in all week on Wednesday?
Wait.
If I leave that in your more than capable hands.
I can find out. Yeah, especially with it being a night game.
It's on the Wednesday, 7:45. So 7:45, we're moving ahead very, very quickly. But next Wednesday, Sheffield United versus Middlesbrough, 7:45 p.m. kickoff. Press pass.
I don't know
Press
how
pass.
that
I suppose.
If I'm honest, I don't either, but I'm more than happy to look into it.
Press pass.
I can see if I can get
Press
a
pass.
ticket.
Press
to
pass.
kind of go.
Press pass. So yeah, for those who have been living under a rock for the past however many
72
days,
hours.
we've been basically just discussing the absolute travesty shit show that was Middlesbrough going to Newport County and getting absolutely turned over by Newport County. 2-0. Didn't deserve anything from the game. Outplayed from the first minute to the last.
We're jumping straight to
What kind of
outperform.
team did he put out?
team strength did he throw out?
Fairly full strength. Is you could
Sorry,
argue
who was that again? Sorry.
Huh?
Who put the team up?
Don't know. Can't tell you. Don't want to say his name. Although he is from Newport, so it was like a home game for him.
Who's that
almost.
against? Sorry.
That would be Anthony.
Is it Premier League Manager of the Year?
20.
I can't remember what fucking year it was now. When it
Is that the year? 2015.
So the
definitely thought it was Chris Coleman.
versus Newport County was 2-0.
2-0 to Newport. None of us got any points. Bear in mind, this was the second game of the week. We haven't gone back to do the first game.
We don't need to.
I am looking at the fact that there are 2 more games. So there are no points there. Just real quick, I take it that Emnes didn't score there.
Sadly, Marvin Emnes did not score. Do you want to know what? I'm going to have a Google and I'm going to see where he is, because I assume he was still playing football, and I would quite like to know where he is currently playing football.
So would I.
Marvin Emnes, or as I'm almost certain he got called one time when he was playing for him, in a game, as he came on as a substitute and coming on for Middlesbrough is striker Marcus Emnes.
Marcus.
Who the fuck's Marcus Emnes?
Nobody knows.
Marvin Emnes, born 27th of May 1998, so he was born 2 days after me, 2 years after me as well, but you know.
88.
1988.
Hello.
Oh no, hang on. That's not good. Oh, Andy.
Like, he's 30 years old, he should definitely play. Oh no, he's not with us anymore.
On 6th of September, 2018, Emnes joined Major League Soccer side Vancouver Whitecaps FC. Emnes was released by Vancouver at the end of their 2018 season without making an appearance for the club.
So he went to play in Canada.
Yeah, but they're an MLS team.
So he went to play in Canada,
So
but he never played.
So he went to Canada to play for a team that plays in the Major League Soccer.
Are they the only
America.
ones?
No, Toronto.
Oh yeah.
There might be another one as well.
Well, the other big area there is Montreal, but I don't think they've got a.
They used to have one called Montreal Impact, but I don't know if that's.
Oh, is that like the old 80s version of the
Probably.
MLS though?
Montreal Impact, Canadian professional soccer team.
So,
Like when Pele was still knocking around.
The Impact competes as a member of the Eastern Conference in Major League Soccer.
Really? Oh, okay.
The team began playing in 2012 as an expansion team of the league, being the league's third Canadian club, replacing the North American Soccer League team of the same name.
Oh.
So what did we just say there? So you've got the Montreal Impact, the Vancouver Whitecaps,
And Toronto.
and the Toronto.
I don't know.
The Toronto.
Braves.
The Toronto. Blagensteinen.
I don't know the franchises.
What? It's going to annoy me now.
Is it franchise?
Yeah, massively. So it's American. Of course, it's franchises.
Yeah.
Toronto. Oh, strange enough, they're just called Toronto FC. How imaginative. That's where Jermaine Defoe was playing for a while.
No.
I bet if you're Jermaine Defoe, is it just a case of you just go places where you just basically just tear shit up?
Well, Defoe's not. He's not actually a a first choice striker at Rangers.
Fuck off, man! Of course he is.
No, I was reading.
There's no way he's not better than that Morelos kid.
It's because he can't. That Morelos guy apparently cannot play with anyone else. He's literally a sole striker.
So I've got some mates who are Celtic fans, and obviously they refer to the Rangers as the Huns because they're all Huns together. So obviously every time Rangers stuff comes on, it's always a case of, well, they're dirty bastards anyway. They made themselves even dirtier by agreeing to get Joey Barton on a contract because he's a filthy little motherfucker. This is the one that we covered a couple of weeks ago, where at a Christmas party he thought it'd be a really good idea to stub a cigar out in a youth player's eye. Top bloke. Excellent work, Joey. Keep up the great work. Hey?
Was that when he was
I don't know, he was at City.
City.
Ball bag. He's now the manager of Fleetwood Town.
I think the only thing worse than that stub out one is, and I think it was on camera, wasn't it, when Hartson kicked that guy in the head in training? Was it
A.L. Berkovich?
Yeah.
He absolutely
was he on his
it.
knees or something? He just went and kicked him in the head.
I don't know who fouled who first. I think it was Hartson fouled him, so he went to the floor.
So he was in training though. It wasn't even a game.
Yeah, it was in training. I think he either tried to sort of have a little sort of tap at his leg or something like that. So Hartson just turned around and just booted him
in the head.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there was the time when Alan Shearer.
What about all the Chelsea guys got the air
someone.
rifle?
Eh?
Well, it was when Terry and Ashley Cole were there. They had an air rifle at training and ended up shooting some kind of trainee with an air rifle or something.
That was in the news. I remember that.
I cannot
because
remember
they didn't
this.
know which angle to go with, the essentially gun angle, the shooting some young
attempted murder.
It was in a time when they were all up to loads of random shit. They all got thrown out of a bowling alley, didn't they? Because apparently didn't Goody Johnson end up going down the thing bare chested or something?
Oh god! Right, so the moral of the story here is footballers can't be trusted. It's like West Brom the season they got relegated. Was it? I think it was Brunt, Barry, Ben Foster and somebody else all got caught in Mallorca out past curfew or something like that. So they got sent home from the team's pre-season tour, heavily fined,
And
stripped to the captaincy, all that sort of stuff.
You can kind of get away with it, right, when you're in a successful team, because you're still turning up on a Saturday
Yeah.
and doing the business on the pitch. It's not okay, really, but you kind of get away with it.
More
It really goes down badly when people are doing this shit when they're playing in a crap team, because then all the fans are just you taking the piss now?
Yeah.
Because it's is it whenever a team's doing really shit, it's kind of expected that the manager has to cancel the Christmas party so they're not seem to be having fun. It happens, doesn't it?
Happens more often than you'd think. Excuse me.
Anyway.
Oh, but as we're talking about West Brom, what a perfect segue into the last weekend's games.
Yeah.
Interesting enough, there is on my list of games West Bromwich Albion. They played
against
the mighty Borough.
Of course they did. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the smart people in the room predicted a West Brom 2, Middlesbrough 0 scoreline.
I think I went with 3-1, maybe.
Somebody put that.
I went to a 4-2.
I went 2-0 West Brom.
You did.
This guy went 3-1 West Brom.
Yeah.
What did this guy go for?
2-1 to the Borough.
Do you know who was closest?
No.
Do you actually know the score?
No.
West Brom 2, Middlesbrough 3.
3 mighty goals.
Unbelievable.
I'm shocked at that because I thought West Brom would have goals in them, so I thought they'd get more than 2. In no way did I think you were going away to score.
No fucking way. There's I'd love to look back through the stats and see how many times we've scored 3 goals in any game this season, because I'm pretty sure it's maybe once, other than the cup game, obviously. Just have a look on my scorers' predictions though for West Brom.
Go on.
Oh, I got one right.
Does it by any chance say Rodriguez and Gale?
No.
It should do. Or did I go Rodriguez? You got both.
Rodriguez times deuce.
Fucking hell. I thought I'd gone Rodriguez and Gale. Which were the two scorers?
Where are they now?
I went Rodriguez and
2 points for this guy. Thank you very much.
That's physically impossible because you had West Brom 1 at Middlesbrough 2.
So I got a point for the win.
Yeah. But you're giving yourself 2 points for Rodriguez and Gale.
No.
You cock.
No.
You cock end.
I got a point for the win and a point because I picked Gale.
Well, I don't know about this.
It's right there.
This
one,
seems
what you could scorer.
What you could determine to be dodgy as fuck.
Okay. It's alright because we both went Rodriguez for at least one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
So.
Did I go Rodriguez and Gale?
You must have done.
So, Paul, you get a point for Rodriguez.
I've got a feeling I went Rodriguez and Brunt.
No.
James Panas. Who were the scorers?
Rodriguez and Gale.
Right.
For Borough, George Saville and Britta Somber Longer.
So.
Britta Somber Longer.
I still can't understand how you've scored 3 goals and Gested's not on the score sheet. What's going on?
Oh, he came on last night and he was fucking terrible.
So this guy, 2 points.
Right.
This guy, 1 point. This guy, 2 points.
Because he got 2 of the goal scorers, right?
Did I go Rodriguez and Gale?
You did.
Brilliant.
Who else did he go?
Humongous dead.
No, because I thought West Brom
you
scored 3.
Did he go Rodriguez
Gale twice.
Oh, Gale twice.
Okay,
Ah, Britta Somber Longer. What a man.
Let's talk.
See, I love how he's given us a point per goal scorer.
Oh, yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, surely that's harder to pick.
No, that's fine. No, that's fine. But you're doing yourself out here because you're basically giving us a chance to get a point per goal scorer and you're picking in-theirs every week.
I'm thinking this is the week to maybe change my tactics.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I did with the NFL. I got so far with my throwaway game and was like, I'm throwing away points, not throwing away games. Let's get.
Oh, you absolute fucking ball bag. Anyway, so
Nottingham Forest.
Right, so
versus.
Remind me. Birmingham.
Before we reveal the result,
City.
what did we go
Remind
for?
me of the predictions that we gave, Andrew, if you would, please. This guy.
2-0.
2.
The Forest.
Oh dear. What did I go for?
What did you go for?
1 each?
I think you went 0-0, did you? 1 each.
1 apiece.
Okay, so
your man in the corner.
I think I went 1-0 to Forest. So based on that, I'm pretty sure Paul's got a chance of 1 point.
So the scores:
Nottingham Forest 0. Birmingham City 1. Although I'm pretty sure
No,
it was
it
at
was
Birmingham,
2.
wasn't it? Was it 2-0?
Yeah, they got one at the end. I swear it was 2.
So no points for
The correct result. It was 2-0, I tell you. I tell
There was
you.
one at the end as well, wasn't there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Benalouan sent off. Shithouse. So
It's alright, because we obviously don't need this.
So me
Don't need
and
it.
you are out because we can't get the.
Yeah, this is why I said there's a chance that he might have got a point.
the goal scorers were Jota and Che Adams. I'm almost certain I went for Lukas Jukovic.
You did.
Fucking cock.
And Murphy.
What was I thinking? Daryl Murphy, you shithouse.
So me and
I think he started.
So,
I think they went back to one up front and it was Murphy.
team lineups.
Paul Williams. Week whatever the hell this is.
Daryl Murphy up front on his
1
own.
point. James
Oh, dear.
Panas.
Get that quiet.
2 points.
Since when have you got Savo Milosevic playing in centre half here?
The Cookie.
Maybe it was
2 points.
Maybe it's not Savo Milosevic.
It definitely will be Savo. If it turns out it's S Milosevic, I'm having it.
It's
G.
I was thinking the
Gustavo
the
Milosevic.
Yugoslavian war criminal guy.
Slobodan Milosevic.
There you go.
Jesus Christ. Slob it down my cocky, bitch. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Look at the. Has it got the bench of Forest there?
M. Pedro Ribeiro, Luis Graban, João Carvalho.
The bench is better than
Luke
the
Steele.
starting lineup.
Is that Diego Goncalves?
Yeah.
Claudio Jacob. Why have you got that shithouse playing for you?
What do I get then?
Leo
Bonatini. You think he's alright, right?
Leo Bonatini.
Yeah, I don't know anything about
good.
it. Sorry.
Strong British name.
Oh, massively so. Ooh! So technically, this is another week where we kind of need to give 2 predictions.
Yeah.
Come on, then.
Can we just, before we get on to the new stuff, though, can we just go back to the Saturday evening game? I think that warrants talk.
So, you may recall from last week's podcast that there was a game on Saturday evening that could have been described as game of the day.
I wanted to talk more, but I was kind of shut down a bit.
It was top of the table, Leeds United. Well, you're right. Well, they defeat and all that fucking nonsense. Going up against, excuse me, second in the table, Norwich City. The Canaries. On the ball city, if you will. Now I know what you're thinking, Andy. Leeds at home.
Please tell me that Leeds got beat.
Leeds at home. Strong team.
That's right.
Definitely going to turn over those Norwich boys.
Is it 2 now?
Leeds United 1. Norwich City 3.
Was it 3? Was it? I
3, and Leeds only got their 1 in injury time. Yeah, that is correct. Tasty defeat.
Leeds getting a goal in injury time. Tell me it wasn't Roof.
It was not. It was Patrick Bamford just scoring in enough time to bring him back for next week's game against the fucking Borough.
Well, you have this bee in your bonnet about people playing against their old teams, don't you?
Well, yeah, because watch him score. Basically, I covered this with a guy who I went to watch the Super Bowl with last week. Who was a Leeds fan, and he was basically saying something along the lines of, "What they should be doing is getting on the phone to Bamford and saying, all right, Patrick, you enjoy playing at the Riverside, and scoring hat-tricks. Well, in games involving Leeds. Well, how about you just turn up on Saturday and have one of those games?" So, yeah. Oh, just amazing. Where was I? I was out doing something and I can't think what the fuck it was now.
Let's go with dogging.
Stag do.
Probably was dagging. Probably dagging.
Dagging.
Well, dagging.
Someone obviously texted me to
Oh!
tell me where you were.
I was at a charity
that.
quiz. That's what I was doing. And do you know what the best thing about that charity quiz was? They had a raffle. Do you know what the top prize in that raffle was? Tickets to this year's Wimbledon tennis tournament. Guess who won the top prize? This guy.
Really? Why have I not heard this before now? That's really
Because
good.
I've not really had a chance to talk about it. Yeah, I'm going to Wimbledon.
My condolences.
You always say this, but Wimbledon is
That's a
top
good thing to go
banter.
to, yeah.
What an absolute wank stain. What a little motherfucker. What a little motherfucker.
Anyway, that's really good.
So, moving on to this week of games. Oh, I'm assuming we've covered enough of the shower shit that was Borough versus Newport, yeah?
Yeah?
Didn't turn up, didn't play very well. Apparently went over to the fans and started giving them abuse at the end of the game. That was nice of them.
Just real quick, what's their manager called?
Newport's?
No,
Mike Flynn.
Middlesbrough. Terence. Is it Terry? Let's go with Terry. Let's call him Terry from now.
Terry. Oh, my name's Terry.
Terry.
Anthony.
Terry Peters.
Police.
Oh.
Anthony Police. Right, so let's start off on Friday with
We've got a big boy one on Friday again, haven't
we
we?
do have a big boy one.
Yeah.
A big boy one. Starting on Friday, the Championship gets underway for the weekend with Aston Villa going up against Sheffield United. You don't need to be writing these down because I'm not going to be making predictions. Just a start of the weekend, just to round out where the weekend starts.
The Friday game is normally a fairly strong game these days, isn't it?
Yeah. Aston Villa vs Sheffield United, good game. Probably end up in a draw. We then move to Saturday. Now, here is the annoying thing. Middlesbrough versus Leeds United. It is a 1 p.m. kickoff. It is not on TV.
Well, not at all.
Not at all. Not
What?
on any
Because
channel.
no one's picked it up.
It's not on any channel. So Sky have got Fulham versus Man United at 12:30.
No, I don't think that's fair.
No, I don't think it is fair. Who's going to want to see Fulham versus Man United? Everyone wants to see Leeds versus Borough. Because everyone wants both teams to lose. Because no one likes Borough. I'm telling you. Everyone hates us, and everyone absolutely despises Leeds. So it's one of those games where people aren't probably that bothered. So yeah, Middlesbrough versus Leeds, 1 p.m, not on Sky, not happy. Open in Amsterdam for some sort of dodgy bar that'll show it.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's what. Why has it got an
You know,
early
with
kickoff?
the old Al Jazeera box or whatever it is they've got on.
Yeah, why has it got an early kickoff if it's not on TV?
Early cock-off?
Early kickoff if it's not on TV.
Early cock-off with the Leeds boys, eh?
Personally, I do love an early cock-off.
Early kick-off because they're just worried. They're always worried about trouble and stuff like that. So don't give the Leeds boys any more, time to get tanked up and stuff.
Yeah, that is the best idea. Scum.
Nottingham Forest, tricky game.
Yeah,
home.
We're not predicting this game then.
Oh, we'll come back to that. Nottingham Forest, tricky game at home to Brentford.
Brentford got a good win at the weekend as well, didn't they?
They got a good win last night as well. It was Brentford, the Bees, at home playing against Barnet, the Bees.
Oh, really?
In the FA Cup replay. Yeah, because the week before, on Monday night, it was Barnet, the Bees, playing against Brentford, the Bees, at The Hive. Because Barnet's home ground is called The Hive.
Oh dear.
Amazing.
From memory, I think did they win 3-0 at the weekend?
Barnet?
No, Brentford. I don't give a shit about Barnet.
Ooh, someone's too big for Barnet. Brentford 5-2 winners against Blackburn at the weekend.
Maybe that's right, half time or whatever. Then yeah.
They were 2-0 down.
I did fancy Blackburn to do something a few weeks back.
Well, money more, eh? Yeah. There's always money in the banana stand. Right then, predictions for the Borough Leeds game. I'm going to go last on this one because I've got thoughts on this.
Right, I'll let Andy go first then while I
2-1.
I've put you on the spot now, haven't I?
Do you want me to give you... what do you want for like scorers? Do you want me to give you a rundown of the strikers they've got? Or do you want
you can't keep picking enemies if you're going to give a point per goals.
Yeah, you need to start picking players who can actually score. Downing is probably not a good pick.
We're just leaving that massive potential joke on the table, yeah.
That'll be no one then. They can't score, can they? Because they're fucking shit.
I'm only allowed to pick somebody who has a chance of scoring.
That'll be none of the players then.
So,
hey,
we all know I like to back the Borough.
He does like that.
And we all know how much I despise Leeds. But
Right.
I'm not got good feeling.
Yeah, you're not the only one there, mate.
So, what I'm going to go with is 2 to the Borough.
I honestly thought he was just going to say, what I'm going to go with is 2 predictions.
2 to the Scumsuckers.
Scumsuckers! Shit zippers.
Fair enough. I can see where you're going with that one.
I wouldn't be able to tell you. I haven't done any research into, them scumbags.
Patrick Bamford.
Let's go with that.
Used to play for the Borough.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Adam Forshaw used to play for the Borough.
Bamford times 2. And on the Borough side...
Do.
Yeah.
Britta
I'm
Sunderland.
thinking...
Gestede, obviously.
I don't think I'll be going to say this time. I don't know what I think about this game while he's pondering his scores.
Earlier in the season it finished 0-0, by the way.
Yeah, because you
think Downing isn't going to play?
He can't. Well, he can play, he just can't start the game.
Don't
Or
mean-
maybe if they've agreed if they've sorted out his contract before
Don't mean
Saturday,
he can't score, though.
does not mean he can't score.
Downing.
Bosh. That just happened.
Right, the kisser.
I think even against
James Panas.
You're pretty tight at the back, aren't you?
That's what she said. Well, we have been, but not in the last couple of games. That's 2 conceded in the back-to-back games.
Yeah, but I don't care about Newport.
I fucking do.
To
be honest, I'm not that disappointed because it was either get knocked out by Newport and then not get absolutely hammered by Man City, or go through and get absolutely fucking pummeled by Man City. So
that was
6-1 after the
I'd like to say Borough are going to win, but I think that's just
wishful thinking because you hate Leeds.
I don't hate Leeds as much as
you do. You see Toots' little face and you just think, God, I'd like to punt. I mean, what?
No, because Toots is clearly a blade.
He's clearly a blade. Clearly a blade!
When you're having the boy Toots on?
When it's Leeds versus Blades. Because he won't know what camp to put himself in. Hilarious.
So you're 100% if you get tickets for Sheffield United, Borough, you just have to go seek him out before the game.
I knew you'd be here. I knew you'd be here, shit house.
I will go for... I'm going to just top yours a little bit and go 3-2 to Leeds.
Oh! Wow.
Scorers. Go.
Roof.
Roof.
Well, you can't look past... If they're going to score 3, you'd fancy Roof to get 1.
At least 1.
I will go with Clark.
Ooh.
He's good for a goal, is Clark.
Is he?
Yeah.
Did
Got to play first.
Play for Leeds?
Yes.
Yeah. And we'll go for... Oh, actually, no. Did he get... Is Jansen playing at the moment? Or did he get sent off?
Panas was playing at the weekend.
Did he not just get sending off? Has he already served a bomb?
He must have already saved it because he was playing.
I'll go for Jansen.
Pontus.
And for... I can see a big header coming from him. Not a small header, a big header.
Good.
Pontus, you big headed bastard.
No. For Borough, you've got to go to Stead.
You want to give him 2 goal scorers there?
You have.
No, I said Ruth, Clark and
really?
Jansen.
Sorry about
Yeah, sorry, no, I don't think you can
Is it
pass
Ruth or Ruth?
It's Ruth with an E.
So
Gusted?
We'll go Gusted.
Fucking hell.
We'll go Gusted.
Not even going to get the pitch.
Maybe. And then probably
Do.
Yeah, we'll go Brit. So, what do you think?
So obviously I've got the same as I always have. I've got the score I want it to be and the score I'll actually think it'll be.
Right.
So obviously I want it to be...
an amalgam of the
Obviously
two,
I want it to be like 6-0 to Borough with Leeds getting about 8 people sent off, a couple of people breaking legs, blah blah blah, etc etc.
What you could do is you could play the prediction to your advantage and just go, I think it's going to be 6-all, and then name 6 players from each team. Just the fish.
Yeah, because then I get shafted on both accounts when it's fucking 0-0.
Right.
Speaking of which, 0-0 wouldn't surprise me, but I'm going to go for 1 each.
1 each. Remember this, kids. Go on then.
I will go with...
Sombolonga.
No, do you know what? Possibly controversial. I'm going to go Johnny Howson to score against his old team. However, I'm going to counteract that with
Leeds.
Patrick Bamford.
Who takes the pens for you guys? Because I always think it's a good bet to
well, it was
to predict a pen.
It was Ledbetter, but I'm trying to think who it would be now. Off the top of my head. Oh, Hugel. Hugel takes the pennies. Or he did the last time we got one.
Yeah.
Do. Jordan Hugel. Hey, what?
Right.
Let's talk Forest Brentford.
Do you know what?
Do you want to go last?
Yeah, I'll go last. I'm sick of trying to fucking second guess this now.
Nottingham Forest. At home to Brentford, was it?
Yeah.
It was at home to Brentford. Nottingham Forest 1. Brentford 3.
Oh, really? That hurts, man.
Scorers.
Brentford are on a bit of a roll. Forest's goal will be scored by
Don't say Cash or Osborne, because he's got them.
Don't you worry, pal. I've got a new plan.
Hang on, I'm gonna have another look at who played on Saturday for them last week. Who played in behind the strikers? Striker.
I think it was the three you would expect. I think it was Lolly, Cash, Osborne.
There was another guy's name there. I can't remember who it was.
Oh.
It was Guardiola.
Well, is that not Guardiola there, or are they playing?
Guardiola.
Oh yeah. I don't know why. Watson didn't get near the first team when
Karanka was
there.
Just didn't
but he's
fancy.
O'Neill's fancying it.
Sit me down for grabbing.
I love how you looked at who played
Just picks up
behind Murphy, and then just went grab.
Picks something completely different.
Are you able to name players from?
Of course he
Brentford?
can. It's an autistic
Neil Mopey will get one. Ollie Watkins will get one. And
I don't think Mopey was like it. That's not a hard shout, is it? And is he top scorer in league?
Something like that. He's got like 18 for the season. I've got. I was going to go for Sergi Kanyos, but he scored in back-to-back games, so I can't see him scoring again. He's not one of those guys. I will have a little bash on Romain Sawyers.
How many did he get against Blackburn?
Huh?
How many did he get against Blackburn?
He didn't get any, mate.
Okay.
He didn't get any. He played, but he didn't score. Because he couldn't score because he was shit. Huh? You what, mate? Andrew, please.
What? All right. Like now?
Yeah, boy.
No bad. Mind you, Everton terrible.
They are fucking shit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 2-1 Emness scored twice.
Hey!
So
Well, he's a free agent, so technically they could sign him.
2-1 to the Forest. I'll back you boys.
Oh.
I'll back you boys. Now then. This week, Johnny Cash is going to be in for one of the 2 goals. The other goal, as it is going to come as no surprise,
Ozzy Osbourne.
is Lolly.
Joe Lolly.
And as for Brentford,
Just say Mopey.
there we go. Moped.
I honestly thought you were going to say something like, as for Brentford, it's an own goal from Lolly.
Osborne.
Osborne with the Oggy.
Come on, James. It's time.
I'm sick of predicting goals in these games, if I'm honest.
Oh, it must be terrible for you to come onto a football podcast
No,
that
what
you
I mean
co-host
and
talk about goals.
No, for my team, it's like I constantly think this is going to be where I get an exciting game, and it's not. On the basis that we were terrible in his first game, and then got a convincing win second, and then we were terrible in Keane's first game, maybe we'll get a convincing win for Keane's second game. You liking that logic? I know, it's a bit ropey.
Tenuous.
That is a little bit of a tenuous link.
I'll go 3-1.
Kevin, can I get a Bud Light, please?
3-1 to
You don't know,
Forest.
I've been doing it all evening. 3-1 to Forest.
Yeah, why not, eh?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Come on then. Cash, Lolly and Osborne, yeah?
Graben.
I don't know. I don't see his logic in not playing Grobner. I don't know.
So Graben.
Maybe he's
write it down.
got something against guys with stupid, shitty little beards.
Yeah. But it's his thing, isn't it?
So, grab him.
Yeah, Grabman can have one.
Graben can have it.
He can have
You
that.
have
I'll
yourself
let him
one.
have it.
Oh my god, do you reckon he's starting Daryl Murphy because he used to start him for Ireland? Fucking hell. Oh
Got a
god.
connection.
You like Lolly, so let's put Lolly
No,
down.
look. These are my predictions.
Oh no.
That being said, no, I think Cash as well. Cash is always
Course
good.
you do.
Cash is always
Johnny
good for a
Cash.
goal.
Come on, go a little bit different. Go for Savo Milosevic.
No, alright, if I go different, I'll go Daquara. The right back's going to pop up with a goal.
What did you call him?
Daquara.
Deriqua.
Daquara? Deriqua? Is that how it is?
Tiendai Deriqua.
And for Brentford...
Moped.
Moped.
What the fucking hell's that?
It's not a nail, is it?
No, it's a piece of like perspex, isn't it?
Oh, okay. There you go then.
Predictions. Do we do... Oh, no, we shouldn't do Wednesday night. Unless Forest are playing on Tuesday. Because technically we'll be recording on Tuesday next week, if everyone's free.
I'm free!
Yeah.
Because then we can do the prediction for next week then. And are Forest playing on the Tuesday?
I'll need
Of course
something
they can. But it is on TV.
Oh.
I'll need something to film.
I don't like the look of that.
Should we do the predictions anyway? West Brom versus Nottingham Forest.
I mean, if we're doing it on Tuesday, we could still do the predictions next week.
Mm.
Oh, okay, right. Okay.
Don't know, it just gets them out of the way, doesn't it?
Yeah, right then. It's difficult, isn't it? Because like there's another game before that one, so like it depends how.
Well, right, I tell you what, let's have a look. Let's have a look at who West Brom have got on Saturday. On Saturday, West Brom have Stoke away 5:30.
Got two TV games in a row then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Obviously, just do not give a flying fuck.
Mind you, I suppose it makes up for the fact that like Leeds are on every second day over Christmas and New Year. See how many times they're on the telly?
You want to fucking laugh?
Yeah.
You want a fucking time, man?
Well, you would imagine that they're gonna
Do
that was at Hawthorne.
Stoke at home are a different animal to Stoke away for some reason. Stoke seems to be playing alright at home and they just shit away from him.
Well, I'm going to stay clear of predicting West Brom Stoke at this point. So it's Hawthorne's, isn't it? It was, yeah.
It was at the Hawthorns.
See, the thing is, I was convinced that West Brom would stuff your lot at home. And
so was I!
And I fancy my team's better than your team.
This guy. Yeah, to be fair, they didn't go and get pummeled by.
I'll tentatively go for 1-1. I know you're going to get.
So this is going to be like a 4-0 West Brom.
I thought you'd be going 3-0 or something like that. I'd go Rodriguez for West Brom.
Rodriguez!
And we'll go for...
Another man. Header. Corner.
I don't know whether to just go for something outrageous, but it's not going to happen.
Jack Robinson.
No, I've already gone for Jack Robinson a couple of weeks back. That's why I went for right back this time. I'm torn between either going for Watson or Colback.
Oh my god, goal machine Jack Colback.
No, we'll. I'll tell you what. I'll just go Cash. He seems to be getting
Johnny Cash.
He seems to be a bit untouchable with his starting space.
A bit untouchable.
Yeah.
West Bromwich Albion 3.
Yeah, I knew you.
Nottingham Forest 0.
Yeah, I knew. I called that one. I knew.
Goal scorers: Rodriguez J, Gale Dwight, and unfortunately for old Savo Milosevic, an own goal.
Rodriguez,
Gale, and Milosevic. Og.
Can we all agree that if you correctly get an own goal prediction, you get 2 points? Because that's outrageous to predict an own goal.
Plus, it's the sort of thing where we should really be like having a look at these and putting these bets on. Because
that is something that we did discuss at one point.
Betting cast
to take your predictions and put your money where your mouth is. That
Literally.
was an option.
Yeah, I'll be up for that.
Whether we do it through like an actual betting app,
I can't wait for him to find a bookie that takes some money on Ennis to score.
And a score twice, please.
They're going to be like, how much would you like to give me right now?
Can you? I can only imagine it. So obviously, like the transfer window is shut. You can't register any new players unless they're unattached. I can just see it now. Breaking news! New signing at either the Riverside or the City Ground, and it's a guy. He turns up.
Maybe he's a
fantastic
viewer.
dreadlocks.
Maybe we've got a viewer who makes it happen.
If you're out there,
yeah.
Let's
Marvin,
if you're listening.
Because let's face it,
Or if you're watching.
He's getting more airplay from.
I tell you what, upload it and tag him.
Yeah.
On Twitter.
Yeah.
And see if he replies.
I'll tag it. Emnes to score twice.
It's the bet that keeps on giving.
So,
does that mean we do the predictions for the Borough Sheffield United game?
We will, but I think Andy's got to do Forest West Brom.
No, I mean after Andy
Oh,
picks.
okay. Look at this concentration.
It's got to work out what Forest plays he can think of.
No, because he'll just go for one of the two he always goes for.
Well, no, because he's got Lolly now in the bank, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So he knows Lolly now as well.
so I've gone 2-1
To West Brom.
to West Brom.
Oh no.
I'm afraid.
He's also gone for a Milosevic on goal.
No, he's going for the 5-pointer of Pantilimon penalty.
Oh my god! Yeah, if a keeper ever scores.
Gale to score twice, and I'm sticking with Lolly for now. So you wanted to predict another game? Was it another Borough game?
Yeah, it's Borough Sheffield United. It's on Wednesday, so in theory we'll do another cast before then.
Yeah.
But
It won't have been uploaded
yeah,
by the time, so we kind of need to get it out of the way now.
Sheffield United.
Sheffield United versus Borough at Sheffield United. Do you want our first dibs?
Me.
Yeah.
What have we had? 2-2. 3-1 to the Borough.
someone didn't like that.
Somebody has looked at that score.
If it puts it in perspective for you, Sheffield United are currently third and Borough are currently fifth.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, as much as I miss it, Sheffield United just keep going though.
Sheffield United 2, Middlesbrough 2.
Wait, Andy's not got his players in yet. Is he still thinking, or is he writing you 2-2 down?
What are your scorers?
Downing 1. Assombalonga.
You know how we talked about
I don't know
giving away points?
I don't know Sheffield United players.
Yeah, no, I was meaning more the Downing one. Okay.
So bear in mind, for to score in league games, you have to come off the bench in both league games.
Yeah. Alright.
Full of faith.
Sheffield United, I mean, you're just going to say Billy Sharp, aren't you?
David McGoldrick.
Did Clark move?
John Fleck.
So, who are your scorers?
Did Clark move?
Not a clue, couldn't tell you. Huh?
Who are your scorers? Did you pick is those ones you picked?
So for Sheffield United, David McGoldrick and John Fleck.
It's a brave man that says that they're going to score 2. Billy's not getting them. Isn't it?
McGoldridge.
Yeah.
McGoldridge. For Borough, Hugo.
Who was the other one? Took me a while to...
Fleck. Fleck.
I can do that one.
And for Borough, Hugo Penn.
Right. Okay. So if you say Hugo Penn, does that mean you get 2 points if it's pen? But if it's not a pen, are we saying no points because you said it's definitely going to be a pen?
8 ball, corner pocket.
Well, because you can't just because basically, if we're playing that game, can I just go back on all my other predictions and go pen, just in case for a double
I'm
point?
happy with that. Yeah. So just put Hugo and in brackets P. And Aidan Flint. He hasn't scored for a while.
James.
Sheffield United 3, Middlesbrough 0.
No, because now it says like I'm just going to copy it. I'll go 3-1 to Sheffield United, and that pains me. It's not just to wind you up. I'm going for points now. I'm on it.
Dialed in.
Yeah.
Come on then.
Scorers? Obviously Gested for the Borough.
I don't know if I'm just throwing away points here. I will go for, just because it's really going to wind Paul up, I'm going to go for Hugill, not a penalty.
Wanker. What a shit house.
Yeah.
For Chef.
For Sheffield United, in the spirit of like predicting something a bit out of the ordinary, I will go for a Norwood free kick.
Woo!
Yeah. I will go for Sharp, Billy
Sharp.
And
You could be playing for United.
I'll go for McGoldrick as well. He starts regular. So.
David McGoldrick, he starts the game, he scores the goals.
Yeah. Happy enough.
Predictions.
Well and truly in the
Down.
there.
Yeah.
Is it quiz time?
It can be quiz time if you want it to be.
Shall it be quiz time?
Yeah.
Phone quiz time or written down
There
quiz
are
time?
only 10 questions.
No.
But
No.
I've got week 1 there was 2 quizzes.
Mm-hmm.
One was referred to as a stats based quiz.
You know, I do love me some stats.
So I've got a 10 question quiz.
Uh-huh.
But in the bank, some might say, there is another quiz. So I don't know what you want to do.
Do it. Fucking do it.
Do you want to
Fucking
do
get 'em
both?
out.
Do you want to do the stats? Do you want to
Fucking
do
crack out both of them.
Both. Why not, mate?
Fuck it up.
Right,
Fuck shit up.
pass that down.
Incidentally, talking of stats, I was able to, I hope you won't mind me saying this, I was able to outstat Andy on NFL earlier this week.
This is very true.
He even didn't believe me.
Sorry?
He even didn't believe me and had to Google it and then say, no,
Well, I'd like to... don't tell me the stat. Tell me the
it's not really
scenario.
stat. Well, I mean, it's really easy.
It's alright because I have then used that stat this evening.
Oh, so yeah.
I stole that stat and ran
It was the lowest scoring Super Bowl. Yeah.
So do I
Well,
now
it's
need
lucky
to
paper,
find?
innit?
Do I now need to find?
Yeah, why not?
This other quiz.
Got ya.
Huh?
Do I now need to find the other quiz as well?
Well, if you can. Don't
Yeah.
if you can't.
Well, I've got the first one here. This
We'll
is
just
just
crack
Well, let's
on with
do
it.
the
I'll
first
tell you
one
what.
and then we'll fill.
Yeah, because
we'll
if
have it all.
anything, you could, as you're asking the questions, you could be looking for the other quiz, in theory.
Oh, it's a bit of a...
all 10 are multiple choice.
Okay.
Ooh.
Question
Oh, excuse me.
numero
1.
1. As always, play along at home, and as always, I am in no way responsible for this quiz. Blame the stats mistress first and foremost, then blame whoever she stole it on. At the end of the 2014-2015 season, which player received the Player of the Season award? Was it Eden Hazard, Diego Costa, Frank Lampard, or Luis Suarez?
Are we talking football writers or PFA?
I think it's the same person, regardless.
Is it? Right.
Question number 2. Who scored England's goal against Brazil in the 2002 World Cup? Was it Tony Adams? Was it David Beckham, John Barnes, or Michael Owen? Question number 3. Which was the first English club to install an artificial pitch? Was it Chelsea, Arsenal, West Ham, or QPR? Question number 4. At which club were Niall Quinn and Kevin Phillips strikers? Was it Liverpool, Everton, Sunderland, or Southampton?
I love how he thinks it's clever to go, I know it before the options.
Question number 5. David James played in goal for which London club? Was it Chelsea, QPR, Reading, or West Ham?
Oh, I didn't get a chance to show the camera before we read them out.
Question number 6.
By the way, Reading, definitely not a London club.
Hell yeah. Question number 6. Hernan Crespo joined Chelsea in 2003 from which club? AC Milan, Inter Milan, Genoa,
Genoa.
yeah, or Napoli?
Napoli.
It's Napoli.
Napoli.
Question 7. Bobby Gould and Philip Neal have both managed which club? Norwich, Manchester City, Coventry, or Aston Villa?
I missed the start of that.
Bobby Gould
Yeah.
and Philip Neal
Yeah.
have both managed which club? Norwich, Manchester City, Coventry, Aston Villa.
I'm at a disadvantage because I don't know who the other guy is. But it's not Bobby Gould.
I was going to say Bobby Gould.
Question number 8. Who managed Liverpool to the 1986 FA Cup and League double? Bobby Paisley, Kenny Dalglish, Ian Rush, Billy Shankly.
Are they really called Bobby or Billy?
Bill Shankly.
Bob Paisley and Bill Shankly. Shankers. The voice from the deep.
Question number 9. How many consecutive goals did Jamie Vardy score in the 2015-2016 season, setting up a new Premier League record? Was it 14, 13, 9 or 11?
I had one of those before he gave me the options.
Same here.
And your 10th and final question.
Of this one.
Keeper Chris Woods set a British record for clean sheets at which club? Celtic, Hull City, Rangers, or Crystal Palace?
Crystal Palace.
Pulis.
Played for Forest once upon a time.
Do you need any repeating
That's
there,
pretty well.
gentlemen?
I didn't really listen to number 10 properly because I'd written what I thought was going to be the answer before you gave any options.
We've got a few different answers.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh. So, do you want the answers to this now?
Yeah.
Right. Question number 1. At the end of the 2014-2015 season, which player received the Player of the Season award?
You've got 10 here, haven't you?
I've gone for Hazard because I think it was Suarez that won it the season before.
I have actually gone for Suarez.
Paul Williams takes a little point there, doesn't he? Of course he does.
Well, we've only got 2 answers different, so I'm pretty sure.
I thought we had.
No, we're just down to that one now.
Oh.
Question number 2.
Yeah.
Who scored England's goal against Brazil in the 2002 World Cup?
Owen.
Michael Owen. Question number 3. Which was the first English club to install an artificial pitch?
QPR.
It was QPR.
I think you've done a tenner here.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
At which club were Niall Quinn and Kevin Phillips strikers?
Sunderland.
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 Sunderland. David James played in goal for which
Reading!
London club?
Oh wait, sorry, they're not Reading. It's because it's not London.
Because
So
everyone
West Ham.
knows Shaka Hislop's played for Reading and net forever.
True. Still playing now, isn't he?
Yeah.
West Ham.
West Ham. Question number 6. Hernan Crespo joined Chelsea in 2003.
I had to think about this one.
From which
Inter.
Inter.
We're both wrong.
Both of you sling your fucking hooks.
Oh, is it AC?
Yes.
I knew he played at both. I couldn't.
Right. When did? Well, it's obviously wrong, but
Bobby Gould
when did he play for?
and Phil Neal have both managed which club?
Coventry.
Coventry. Question number 8. Who managed Liverpool to the 1986 FA Cup and League Double?
Paisley.
I've gone Shankly, but I'm wrong, aren't I?
You're both wrong.
Souness? Not Souness. Yeah.
It's not Rush.
Yeah, but Dalglish.
Kenny Dalglish.
Was it really? I thought
So he
Dalglish
must have-
did it in
He
1990.
must have been in charge for like 5 seasons.
I was just
or
saying,
4 or 5 seasons.
wasn't he player manager
Oh,
when
I've
he
given
won it
myself
in 90?
I've given myself a tick there. It was definitely wrong.
That's annoying.
How many consecutive goals did Jamie Vardy
I think this
score
might be wrong, potentially.
I'd put that before he gave options.
in the
Time.
2015-2016 season, setting up a new Premier League record?
So he scored in 10 straight games, or it might have even been 11 straight games, but he might have got more than 1 goal in each of those games. So it might be like 14, but I'll put 11.
I thought of it in games. I put also 11, but is it 13 now?
You both should put a little point down.
Oh,
Keeper Chris
maybe it
Woods
was 10 straight games.
set a
So
British record for clean sheets at which club?
Rangers.
York.
That was not an option.
Oh, I'll go with Rangers then.
Rangers.
Rangers.
So you want York City?
Pretty sure.
8 spot.
8. I actually both. I got it in my head. I was 2 behind you, but because I assumed you were going to get that one over me. Yeah. 7.
Okay, keep those scores in mind.
Oh, we're doing it as a joint now.
What? Don't want that one. That's the hardest WWE Royal Rumble quiz.
I'm not doing that one.
Well, I've got an erection.
Haven't we all?
Speaking of which, there might be another wrestling podcast in the pipeline.
I believe there is.
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
That'll be on the horizon, but not quite yet. Royal Rumble review. Next podcast. Per review.
James, you should get all over it.
Get yourself in.
I reckon
We're going to be doing it next Tuesday, so
I reckon you're a secret.
closet gay.
That is true.
Secret closet gay.
Right, there's an absolute bucket load of questions here. So, what are we thinking? There are 27.
Wow.
He's
questions.
like, give me the bucket load right now.
I mean, 27 seems like it's an awful lot.
That is a lot.
Can I have more paper?
Why don't you
Oh,
do?
hang on. No,
Why don't you do it as a tenner?
So I'm thinking 10,
Yeah.
because that leaves 17.
17, exactly.
We don't want to blow our loads in one go, do we?
No. Who does? Who does, James?
So this is called a stats quiz for this man here. Now, for each question, there are 2
Possible
answers. The number and the answer.
Okay.
That's actually not strictly true, because that on question number 2 has 3 answers. Question number 4 has 3 answers. So I'm a lion shower of shit. For Paul, just write down as many answers as you know.
Oh right, I thought you were going to say something along the line there. James, you only have to get one of the answers correct to get the point, whereas I have to get both.
What?
Paul,
I mean, great.
just
in your
write
favour.
down.
I know it works in my
Just write
favour,
down as many answers as you can name, but we'll give some points out.
I love the fact that you're already assuming you've got this one.
James,
I don't want to took my own arm, but come on.
James, you just do the best you can, mate.
Come on, Sam. Think about it.
Give you a couple of
I think
extra
you're fine
ones.
until Paul won that one there. I pulled it back to 3-2.
It is 3-2.
No,
We've
that's
got
not-
to give the man
that's
his credit.
that's
It's
not a win.
3-2.
That is not a win. That is a half win.
That's an aperitif.
That's 8 towards our overall total of 20.
Okay.
So you got chances.
So let's get cracking, shall we?
With the
10 questions. Write as many answers as you can think of down. So, for example, question number 1 is, which team has the most Premier League titles? So, write the team down. Write the number they've got.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I was going to say.
Are we doing that one? Or was
Is it going to be? Is it going to
be?
be like a multiple, as in? And for another point, how many titles have they got?
Well,
yeah, that's what you mean.
That's question 1. So the question, I've got 2 answers for that. One of them is the team, and the other one is the number.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you write those down and tell me them, I'll give you a point for each because I'm kind of like that.
Okay. I got this. I think.
Question number 2, to give you another idea.
Oh, hang on. Now, did you say Premier League
He did.
titles
He
or
did.
top division titles?
He said
Premier League
Premier
titles.
League.
So question number 2, again, we are playing, but question number 2 is, which team has the most points in a season? I've got 3 answers for this. 1 answer is the team, 1 answer is the number of points, and the other answer is the season, like the year.
Right. Okay.
Is it Premier League?
I'm going to say yes, because it just says which team has the most points in a season.
Are we assuming
I
this is
seem
like
to
up to date?
think.
If you got it within the last couple of weeks, yes.
No, I didn't. This is a month old.
That's fine.
Right, so we've got the idea here. I'll tell you how many answers. How's that? Question
Yeah.
number 3. Which team has the most wins in total? And for that, I've got 2 answers. So I've got the team and the number.
This
Holy
is Premier
shit.
League. This is Premier League.
It would appear that the whole thing is Premier League.
Okay. Wait, you can't just look it up on your phone,
Google it.
That's blatant.
Just Google away.
What are you doing?
I'm moving on.
He's using a calculator. Is that allowed?
I'm not even sure that's allowed. Let's move on.
Oh, hang on. No, I would like to actually put an answer.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll start singing again if you're not careful. To be fair, there's been a lot of appreciation on Twitter from my singing. Speaking of Johnny Cash, I'll sing you some Johnny Cash.
When we come to the scoring for the second part of the question, like where it's the number, are we just going to go with something like awarding a point for whoever's closest or something? Rather than bang on?
For a question like that, I would maybe go with the closest or no point.
Right. Because that's going to be proper stat stuff. If you've landed the exact number.
That would be amazing.
Are we on number 4?
Yes.
He is.
Which team has the most wins in a season out of 38 games?
Right, okay.
And I've got 3 answers for that one.
The team, the number of wins, the season.
And the season. That's awful. Question number 5.
No.
I'm just thinking about the crippling pain that the audio listeners have.
Yeah. All right. Then. Okay. I'm good to go.
That's fine.
I'm good to go.
Oh, I need like a not like countdown music.
No,
like
you do need countdown.
I need
Yeah.
countdown music. Yeah. I don't know where I'm up to. Right, question number 5.
Number 5.
Which team has the fewest wins in a season? 38 games. Again, I have 3 answers there.
Right. Oh, I don't know the season. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this.
I'm quite happy because I was starting to notice a bit of a pattern there. on the answers, and it wasn't like
It was one of the reasons that I never used this quiz originally, because I thought it was a little too
formulaic.
samey.
Yeah, boy.
So a little gamey.
Right, okay.
Let's go with question 6. Which team has the most defeats in total?
Oh, I hate this question.
2 answers, please.
As in the team and the number of defeats.
It is.
Fucking hell.
Oh, Jesus.
Total number of defeats.
For the next question, I don't even know how many answers I've got here. It could be 4. Well, I suppose that's one answer.
I've had a punt on number 6, if I'm honest.
52-yard punt.
Samesies.
Number 7. Which team has the longest unbeaten run?
In the Premier League.
Again, as far as I can tell, this is all Premier League. Now then, I've got the number of games, I've got the team, and I've also got the dates.
Oh, Jesus.
And I don't mean the season, I mean the from date
Okay.
and to date.
I can go with this. So... What was the... So, between the 2 dates, it was the number of games. Is that what you said? And that would be...
Right.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, you know...
I know. Well, you need to fill when you give us questions like this, Andrew.
I'm going to have to get some of my football facts or something.
Oh, fuck, I'm broken the pen.
Right. Okay, I'm good.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I fixed it.
Is it number 8?
Yeah.
Which team has the fewest defeats in a season of 38 games? And again, I've got the number, I've got the team, and I've got the season. The next one's interesting.
Oh, my nose.
Question number 9 is: which team has the most draws in total?
Draws in total? That's just a lottery, innit?
And I've got 2 answers: the number of draws and the team name. And you're really going to like what we're finishing on, boys.
Right. Okay. So number of draws. Right. Okay. We're finishing on what?
Question number 10
is:
name one of 3 teams that have the most draws, which is 18, in a season of 42 games.
Ooh.
Now then, what I can tell you here is I have all 3 teams.
Right.
And all 3 of the seasons. So you only need to name one, but I can tell you all 3. So you choose how much of an answer you want to give for that.
Right, hang on.
Boom, 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 boom.
So we're just having one go?
Boom, boom,
Or are we trying to try and land all 3?
Well, Paulby and Paul will know the answer to all 3.
I don't
You
think...
might as well
I don't,
go for it. Well, you might as well have 3 guesses, haven't
yeah,
you?
right then.
And what
With
colour they were
corresponding-
wearing, and, you know.
Well, if you guess the team, I can do the colours.
We don't need to.
What they'd have for tea.
So we don't need to guess the number of draws because you already told us.
I've told you what they were.
18.
It was 18 in 42 games.
Right, okay, so 3 teams. This is going to take me a minute or so, though, if I'm honest.
I can show the people at home a picture of me. This has got this is a picture of me in 28th of August 2005. I was at Sunday Centrals, and it was Crasher versus Sunday Centrals. This is a picture of me.
That photo keeps doing the rounds.
Let's keep doing the rounds.
I've just got to get one more team.
All night long.
And I think we can agree. if you look at the eyes, there are
I have a question about that photo.
no drugs.
I have a question about that photo, and it is,
In
what the
use
fuck is
at
going
all.
on with your hair?
Let's have a look.
That's the stage before this.
It's like a mushroom on your head.
There's no drugs in.
I mean, it's quite
Oh,
ironic.
I've seen
It looks
this
like a
picture
mushroom on
before.
your head because you know.
I think I've seen that in a group somewhere, haven't
Yeah.
Also, I mean, the guy that you stood with looks
No,
On drugs.
almost scared.
no idea. Of that.
Almost.
I think
You don't even know who he is.
I think there's
I met him in the toilet.
there's definitely drugs involved.
Hey, I resemble that comment.
What the hell is Sund Essential
It's a club night.
in Bristol? Yeah.
I'm almost
But that was-
embarrassed
that
with
was-
some of these answers.
That was
They're complete
Gatecrasher
punts.
versus Sunday Central. Tune in next time for more pictures of me in
Yeah.
weird situations.
That's mainly because I'm pretty sure they were the only 3 seasons that had 24.
Here's an
22
idea.
teams.
Well, I've gone 2 of the same season, but
Let's
I've
get-
gone different.
Let's get
if
some
I'm honest.
answers on.
Right.
And I know I thought that's where you're going with Pam, but I've moved away from that pattern.
Pam.
For the first 4.
Number 4, I've gone
Who's
for
Pam?
a different option.
But
I'm sure you're right. We'll see.
Question
Yeah.
number 1 is: which team has the most Premier League titles?
Man United,
Man United.
Is the correct answer.
So we're going point for Man United.
Point.
I believe they have won it 12 times.
I've gone 8, which I know seems low now.
According to my answer, you're both wrong.
13?
Is the answer I have here.
13?
So does Paul get the answer for being the closest?
No.
Is that?
I'd say,
you
no,
didn't
you
have
you
to
can
decide
work.
where it's a nail
I'd
on.
say no because you can work that one out.
Okay.
For something like that, I'd go no. Whereas for question 3, that to me is more.
Yeah,
likely.
it's
even
closest-
even question
closest to
2.
even
I'd have
2.
thought
Even
the
2
number
is a
of points.
potential one.
But
So, question 2.
yeah, no, I said, but
Which
anyway.
team has the most points in a season?
City!
Man City.
Man City is the correct answer.
Yeah.
So there are 2 more options you could have for
So I think we both
The
agree on the
season is
season.
2017-2018.
is correct.
So that's another tick.
And now I have gone 101 points.
I've gone 100 points.
His picture, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I thought.
And the best thing about it is the fact that they were on 97 points and they were drawing the last game of the season until about the 89th minute and scored the winner. 3 ticks there.
Number
I've
3.
I've just gone with a big 2.
Oh, okay.
Number 3.
Have you already given yourself 2 here?
No, that's my answer. 2.
Oh. What question is that?
Number 3.
Lowest scoring team.
Oh, James.
I don't
No,
know.
no.
No.
Right, so the team with the most wins, again, should in theory be Man United.
Is the correct answer.
I've gone Man United.
Right, what have you gone for?
am I totally wrong?
Well, I don't know, what have you gone for?
I've gone for 428.
See, I think it's more than that, because I did a bit... So what I was trying to do was I was trying to work out how many games there have been.
Yeah.
So I worked out that the first 3
Right.
seasons...
Should I
Obviously
just
had-
point out that I did this without a calculator?
Yeah, no, but you're a mentalist, aren't you?
And,
So the
and
first-
maybe I overestimated on how shit
The first-
Man United have been for the last few years.
The first 3 seasons had 126 games in, and then there's been at least 23 seasons, or 22 seasons, or whatever, of 38 games. So I think it was about 900 and something games. So I've gone for 628 wins.
It's interesting we both went with 28.
I think you should have that because the answer is 639.
That's really impressive.
So
Well, I
think
mean,
you should
yeah,
have
yeah,
a point
that's
for
fair,
that
that's
because
fine.
that's.
So I'm having
Question
one.
number 4. Which team has the most wins in a season out of 38 games?
Right.
So, when Man City got their 100 points,
Okay.
they won 32,
Okay.
drew 4, so 32 wins gets you 96 points, then you 4 draws to get you to 100. and then your 2 losses.
You absolutely.
So I think it's Man City with 32.
Now you
Which season was it?
2017, 2018.
Get yourself 3 points. Good.
I've got no points then because I went with
Chelsea.
I went with Arsenal
Up the
31
Arsenal,
in the Invincibles.
No, I don't know what because they drew loads. I think they drew 12 games.
I've gone with 31 wins and 7
Yeah,
draws.
if you look back through it, I think because there was a guy on TalkSport who discussed it because he said that when you actually look back at it, the Invincible season wasn't actually that good because there was draw. They got the scrapes and draws in that season.
I know that's not right now thinking about it because if they scored 31 wins,
they'd have had to have 7 draws and taken over 100 points. Yeah. No, it would be exactly.
Which team has the fewest wins in a season of 38?
You've got 2 of these correct. Oh no, you've got 1 of those correct.
I was completely guessing. Right, I think we agree it's Derby.
Because it's Derby.
Derby County.
Right. Now, I
thinks
absolutely
it's 2, but it's definitely 1.
It's definitely 1.
Right.
Because they beat Newcastle, and then in their other game against Newcastle, they drew.
I just completely guessed at 2002, 2003 because I had no idea when this occurred.
2007, 2008.
3 points right there.
I know because he's a nerd.
I actually think it's going beyond. I think we need to get him tested in some way. It's not natural.
I'm not crazy. My mother had me tested.
Right. But I still feel like I can pull some of this back.
Yeah, you might have some of these because some of these are
these are guesses. Yeah.
Question 6: which team has the most defeats in total?
Before they got relegated, I would have said Villa, but I think that because Villa have been relegated, I think it's Everton.
I've gone Villa.
So Paul's got 1 point so far.
Is it Everton?
It's Everton.
Fucking hell.
Bear in mind, they've been in the Premier League every single season. They've been there,
Yeah,
and
but
for the first 10 or 15, they were fucking shit.
Yeah, but I've had Villa as being a bit of a nothing team. I know the other couple. Anyway,
would you like to hazard a guess at the number of defeats?
Well, based on Man United winning like 600 plus, I reckon Everton's will probably be around the same. They've probably lost more than they've won and drawn. So I've gone for 412.
Can I still redeem myself if I've got the right number?
Gosh, can.
I
think that's way too low.
I've gone 208.
So if we're going the closest, I think Paul's won.
Of course,
the answer is 359.
Yeah, we've definitely won. Yeah.
So that's about right. So that puts them pretty much on par for about the same number of wins, draws, and losses, which you'd probably expect for a fucking terrible mid-table Premier League team.
Question 7: which team has the longest unbeaten run?
Oh, look! I love the fact, right, that we know what the unbeaten run is, but I bet you fucking knew that. I bet guessing.
So I was trying to work it out. Yeah. So Arsenal.
Arsenal.
So Arsenal have got the longest unbeaten run.
No, I said
with 49 games.
I love how he says it. He's not even guessing.
He's not going. I think
I went 41.
So the reason why I know it is because the previous record for unbeaten
none
games,
of this is the reason you know it.
No, seriously, the reason I know it is because they made a massive deal about it when they were doing it because it was the Arse Ender 1 season, the unbeatable season, and then the start of the next season. And the reason it was such a big deal is because the previous record for unbeaten games was Forest, and Forest had 42. So obviously on the 42nd game, they had a chance to equal Forest's record, and I think it was against Borough. And Borough went 3-1 up in that game, and they ended up beating us 5-3. But I've gone for April 2003 to October 2004.
I've gone April 2003 to September 2004.
Oh! It will be March. Or May.
The 7th of May.
Damn it!
2000.
I can't believe he's actually asking for the actual day within the month. To when?
That must put it to November.
To a date that is very dear to my heart. The 24th of October.
2004.
2004.
Well, you're closest.
I don't know. Well, should we just leave it then?
No, I think you're closest. I'll give you it.
He's giving you the point.
Yeah.
So, for question
I'm quite
8,
pleased that we were thinking along the same line.
Oh, yeah.
That's real fun. Yeah.
which team has the fewest defeats in a season of 38 games?
Arsenal, none, 304.
Are the 3 correct answers?
After all that debate, that was easy.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, is that going to be a trick question?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, kind of, because, you've already...
Because technically, Chelsea only lost once in that first season that Mourinho won.
Question number 9. Which team has the most draws in total?
Well, after all this, guaranteed. Bet it's them. We've both gone for Tottenham.
So you're both wrong then.
Oh!
Is it Everton again?
It's Everton.
Fucking hell,
what was the question? The most draws?
The most draws. I was thinking...
What was that question?
That was the most defeats.
Most draws.
So I was thinking it's probably Everton, because if they've got the most defeats, they've probably got the most draws as well, but I topped myself out with Spurs.
Right, okay.
So that's wrong, so it is Everton.
And I've probably gone too low on the number again.
What have you gone for?
I've gone 260.
I've gone 375.
Ooh. Now we're going to have to come down some very close numbers there.
So we're 115 apart.
Well, it depends if it's above or below 315, basically, then.
So we're smack in the middle of the pair of you. 2, 9, 3.
What's me, innit?
Yeah, he's closer.
There you go. And the 10th and, for now, final question.
Oh, I forgot that Arsenal drew loads of games in one of them season.
I mean, I'm guessing.
Right, we haven't got any matching answers.
No,
Well,
and I didn't go to 3 different years.
Name
I actually
one
went for
of the 3 teams that have the most draws, which is 18, in a season of 42 games.
I wouldn't be surprised if Coventry's one of them, to be fair.
I would.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So
So I haven't gone for Coventry.
So you go for we'll go in order. You go for your first one.
So I've gone Liverpool 92-93.
No.
Bastard.
My first one is Everton 92-93.
No.
Okay, that's that one gone.
So was the season correct or was the team correct?
Neither.
So that was wrong on both accounts. So that's fucking shit. My next guess was Sheffield Wednesday 93-94.
Oh, one of those words is wrong.
Oh, you're joking. Sheffield United, you motherfuckers.
If you'd have said United,
Sheffield United 93-94.
93-94, you'd have got
Fucking
a point.
hell's sake. So I got a point for the year.
Right.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah, you said that. So my one seems to be out now because I've also gone for 93-94, but I went Arsenal in that year.
So you get a point as well.
Technically, gentlemen,
So it was
if you
Arsenal.
go with 93-94,
Yeah.
you both get 2 points.
Well, I'm not that. No, that's not the last answer for me. That's James's second.
Why
answer.
is Arsenal 93-94?
It's not Arsenal, but 93-94.
Oh, well, in that case, my
It's
third
twice.
answer is incorrect because I went for 94-95.
Right.
94-95, you say? Which team might that be?
QPR?
No.
Fucking hell's sake.
So anyway.
Well, I'm confused here.
So 93-94, I get a point for it, but not for Arsenal. I get 1 point.
So who have you got left?
I've gone for... Well, see, I didn't go for a 94-95. I went for another 92-93.
Okay.
But I went for Leeds.
The first one.
So hang on. So you said QPR was wrong,
It's wrong.
but 94-95 was correct.
It's correct.
I really want to work this out now.
94-95. So
you've got
that was-
1 point for 93-94,
Yeah.
but that's it.
was that Man United double that year?
Will have been, yeah.
Yeah.
So we had
94-95.
So we've already had one answer, which was Sheffield United.
Sheffield United is the second.
94-95.
answer.
So that was Man United.
No, 94-95 was Blackburn.
No, didn't. Oh, I thought that was the second one. They won the third.
No, so United won it the first 2 seasons.
Then
Blackburn won it. So
the runners up to Blackburn.
So hang on. So we've got Sheffield United was 93-94.
Yeah.
There must be another team that was 93-94.
There is.
And then there's another team that was in 94-95.
There is.
So Sheffield United 93-94 and Tottenham 93-94. Everton 93-94. Villa 93-94. Norwich 93-94.
Right, can I have a go? Wimbledon. Oh, no. Okay.
City.
Is the correct answer.
Man City.
Really?
Man City 93-94. Sheffield United
93-94. They got
93-94.
relegated that season. And then 94-95. is Donny Rovers. No.
I've never been there.
How about Oldham?
No.
You fucking shit house.
Could it? Oh, I don't know if I'm thinking bad teams, but could it be Newcastle?
It could not.
It could not.
Oh, stomach went there. I'm just trying to think who was knocking around there.
We'll just go through them because there wasn't that many teams. You said that Coventry wasn't on there.
It was not.
Villa wasn't on there.
Ipswich.
Norwich. Cov. We just said them. No Sheffield Wednesday. We've already had Sheffield United. Swindon.
Nope.
Everton.
Nope.
Villa.
Still not then.
Chelsea.
Nope.
Arsenal.
Right.
We've already said Liverpool.
We're going to get there.
Leeds.
No.
West Ham.
No.
They might not have even been in the Prem then. Oh.
Dead air.
Oh. Is it right? Narrow it down. I'm pretty sure.
How would you like me to narrow it down?
Have you
Just
heard of them
confirm to
before?
me. Have you? You know where they're from?
I've heard of them, but
You don't know where they're from.
no. I presume they're from where they are.
They're not a current Premier League team then by the sound.
I was thinking it's got to be London club.
I'm literally like
Palace.
Crystal Palace.
Charlton.
They were in the Premier League at that
No,
point.
I don't think so either.
Boo. Not Oldham, you said.
no.
Well, you know where Oldham is.
Straight.
Yeah, but what the?
You've walked to Oldham. You're a fucking mentalist. Why am I struggling with this? QPR. I said QPR.
Still not QPR.
Still not QPR. No matter how many times you say it. Leicester.
No.
Damn it. Nah.
Think.
Nah.
Sunderland.
Yeah, they were up there by that point. He's already said Wimbledon, it wasn't them.
That is true.
West Ham,
You said
no.
QPR, haven't you?
You did. Like 4 times.
Let's work it out like so. Arsenal,
But yeah,
Villa.
still not.
It's
Chelsea.
it's very annoying. It's very annoying. It's going to be London. It's gotta be London.
Liverpool, Leicester, Man United, Man City, Newcastle, QPR, Oldham,
You said Liverpool, didn't you?
Southampton.
Is the correct answer.
Fucking Southampton.
Well done.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you smashed.
So I can't tell you how many questions, how many answers. There's like a million points up for grabs. Combine them with your others.
I think.
22 out of a possible 29, I make that.
You nerd. I think I've got 11.
Oh dear. Oh dear,
Oh.
James.
Doubled your score.
30 out of 49. Makes me feel confident for next week's quiz.
Stat.
No, next week's quiz.
Oh, the actual.
Second Thursday of the month, isn't it? Yeah, that's the
Oh, I
point.
meant to ask you about that. Like,
If it goes out before, second Thursday of every month in York, football quiz in 1331, ran by a gentleman by the name of Phil Qua, who also does a Tuesday night speed quiz in 1331. Get yourself down. Very good
Do
fun.
not get yourself down.
What have you got against a speed quiz, you motherfucker?
I think.
The fact
I
that
think.
we have to sit in the car park to do it.
To my knowledge, there is, not that we go to it. There's still a speed quiz on a Monday night as well, isn't there?
That's not at 1331 though.
No, it's at the Gilly Gate.
Yes, the Julie Gate, which we've never been to, but by
Also-
all sources, it's very good.
We still need to do Lauren's band's gig.
Yes,
Forked Arms.
21st
Think so.
of February.
Yeah.
That is the
Yeah.
month we're in.
It's a Thursday.
It was a Thursday.
It is Thursday, but for those of us who don't work Fridays, that ain't no problem.
You
is it?
motherfucker. And then on the Friday is the beer takeover at the Three-Legged Bear. Top Rope Brewing Company. That's the wrestling themed beer.
While I think on, this is not for the podcast, this is just me reminding you something.
Is it next Wednesday, Bramall Lane?
No, next Thursday when we go to the quiz.
If it's
the
on Valentine's Day.
No, because he said he would be on, didn't he?
He said he was up in arms. He didn't know what he was going to do about it.
Our last winnings won't be valid.
Oh balls! I'd forgotten about that. I don't even know where the voucher is, to be honest with you.
She. Get the beers in, boys.
She.
Right, there we go.
Excellent.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much, Andrew, and thank you, viewers.
Please do
for joining us once again.
Do the quiz and send us your points scored. Somebody is going to have to challenge this man here to beat the jock.
If only that was true.
We need a different. Yeah, so now it's gone to 4-2 for the season.
There will be literally. I'd love to see if there was comments at the bottom, literally just like Southampton motherfuckers.
Yeah,
or just sick of waiting.
I think it's more likely there's just got comments at the back saying "sad motherfucker."
Yeah.
But what's inevitably going to happen is it's going to be. I think if I now got all those ones right, come at me, Paul.
Come at me, bitch.
And then we'll get somebody who can rival Paul to come in and beast him.
I don't. Yeah, and we keep saying it's like useless, but it does make us 20 quid every fourth Thursday night.
True story.
I still maintain you need to do it where you put Paul on a table on his own, put 6 people in a team, and see how Paul gets on his own.
Well, I don't think it will happen. I mean, he's half done it already.
Yeah, that's true. Sauce.
He upset two young gentlemen.
Yeah, they didn't look very happy, but then again, they also didn't look like they should have been there drinking
because they came last to someone who wasn't even there.
Thanks, folks.
Cheers, thank you, bye.
Au revoir.
So there you go then. What do you think to that? A couple of quizzes and overview of the games from last week and the games that are coming up this week. How did you score in the quiz? Did you play at home? Send us your score. Pop it in the comment section. While you're at it, make yourself a YouTube subscriber. If you're a podcast listener, if you just listen to the audio, or if you're a YouTube subscriber, jump over to the Cookiecast.com, see what we've got going on over there. Check out our social media feeds. There's even an option to send us a little email. So send us an email, tell us how you're getting on. Do you think you could beat Paul or even James at the quiz? Give us a shout and let us know. Maybe we'll see about getting you on, get a bit of a head-to-head going. Battle of the brains for the football quiz. So there you go. That's another week of the football done, and looking forward to another week ahead. So for now, I'll say goodbye, but I'll see you next week. Bye.